Alright, what's good? So, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming three things. You don't religiously watch WEEB categories of anime, nor do you consider yourself a WEEB, but you do enjoy Japanese culture and wish to, or are actively in the midst of learning the Japanese language. Great, we're on the same page. This video, like the majority of my other ones, is going to be quite short, and I want to do so because I feel that the steps to learning Japanese are relatively simple. Also, as a short note, this is just my personal view of how Japanese should be learned. Obviously, different methodologies of learning Japanese will suit different people, so don't take it from me. Here's your first step: acknowledge what you're about to put yourself through and justify it. I'm assuming your native language is English and already know that learning a language such as Japanese would be a very new experience and a certainly arduous one. Learning a language such as Japanese as a native English speaker is no easy feat and will require years of dedication to be able to even reach a conversational level of fluency. Think of some reasons why you're learning Japanese to be able to confirm that you should really put yourself to this task. Here's some reasons you might consider. Learning a foreign language can statistically increase your lifetime and strengthen your brain, so you may learn the language just to become a bit smarter. Or perhaps you are going on a trip sometime in the future. Perhaps you want to pursue a career in Japan. In summary, make sure you are ready to actually pick up Japanese, because learning plenty of the language and abruptly dropping it will be incredibly frustrating. Learn some very basic grammar. Familiarise yourself with Japanese's different parts of speech, such as no adjectives, adjectives, nouns, verbs and particles. Understand some basic feature of Japanese conjugation or sentence structure. Learn a little bit about Japanese formality, like what desu and masu mean. My suggestion is watching some videos online or doing some research on different websites. I cannot understate how important it is to understand Japanese grammar. While in this process, make sure you are using examples of real Japanese, so you can learn a few words early on and see them later. Remember that hearing and seeing vocabulary over and over is how you learn a language. Learn kana. Hiragana and katakana are two different writing systems in Japanese that many Westerners refer to as the Japanese alphabet, though they are syllabaries and proper linguistic terms. These writing systems are actually relatively quite simple compared to the emphasis kanji writing system, which consists of several thousands of characters with different readings. Kana is simple and essential because each individual kana letter is spoken in the same way, and even when it's placed with other kana letters. It will be essential to learning the Japanese language rather than only using romaji or other forms of Japanese romanization. Learn some phrases and research Japanese culture. Ensure you know some phrases that you are going to use over and over, such as arigatou gozaimasu, ja ne o tomoshimasu. Remember that understanding the cultural context in which these different phrases are used is necessary. They say that learning a language gives you a lot of insight into the culture that speaks the language in question. I believe it goes both ways. Learning the culture will certainly help you progress in the studies of the language. The next step is key and will boost your Japanese. I suggest getting a flashcard deck so you can learn Japanese every day. My personal suggestion is one and one alone. Get the Japanese Core 2K Anki deck. It consists of a lot of useful vocabulary that you would use on a day-to-day basis for a variety of different situations. There are other videos online which will help you get Anki and all that. If you're not a boomer, you won't have problems getting it. I suggest Anki because you can personalise how many words you are learning and can let you learn slowly or quickly based on your own preferences. Next, I suggest immersing yourself with Japanese media. Watch some Japanese news, some Japanese television, or read some Japanese literature, and change your computer's language to Japanese. Do not fear, it don't gotta be wee rubbish. I want to emphasise the fact that you need to find some way to immerse yourself in Japanese, but in a way that you personally enjoy. This will motivate you in learning the language, and you will have a much better, pleasant experience in your studies. Imagine overwhelming yourself with a language you don't even want to learn. Doing all these steps consistently should hopefully benefit your Japanese and bring you towards your goal of fluency. But don't take it from me. Bye.